Okay, guys, welcome back to Cyber Talk Show. This is our next episode on our meeting with the Telecel service providers. So I'm here with my boss, cool bro. So what was your experience when you went to the Telecel company?
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to thank our audience. It was a very good session. Like we spoke to the engineer of Telecel, Takwa branch, and then their sales manager, and then they had a lot to share with us concerning cybersecurity, MoMo fraud, and internet a lot. So it was a very good session.
Okay, so per your conversation with them, what did you ask them then? What was the information they gave to you?
So concerning cybersecurity, we asked them about like their network, how secure it is, how advanced it is, and then based on the answer that they give us, it was okay because you see, Telecel for example is a very big company, and then when it comes to security in general, it has to be their main priority. And then from what they said, their security is key for their customers when it comes to their Telecel Pay, since that's the main platform that their customers use to buy airtime, data, transfer, do whatever services that they want to do on their phone. That's the main thing. And then the Telecel Play, based on what they give to us, it was solid. Like the security level is very, very high.
So did they talk to you about how maybe let's say a person can send money from different network to their network and there will be an issue that it was a fraud and they have to reverse it. Did they talk about something like that
Yeah,
with you?
yeah. We asked them a question about that, and then their answer was in case um, a person calls, like their customer calls, and then be like somebody has sent money from a different network, maybe MTN or Airtel Tigo to Telecel, and then maybe there was a mistake, so they have to transfer it back. Their answer was first they will have to contact MTN or the customer who sent the money, whether from Airtel Tigo or MTN has to contact their service provider, like their mother service, and then talk to them for them to confirm if truly there was a transaction before they can take place with the next procedure. So if truly there was a transaction, then everything will be conducted at the back door between Telecel and then MTN for them to do the necessary things, whether to reverse or transfer back the money. So
Okay, so per your conversations, did you ask them about then Momo fraud, how people are being scammed, and if they know about it, how are they taking the measures to solve that
they've
issue?
they've received a lot of complaints or reports from customers concerning no fraud, and um, even aside Telecel, it's something general. I would say over 80% of Ghanaians face those issues. Like there will be instances whereby people will call you demanding for numbers, telling you that they've sent you money and stuff. So in general, it's something that is there already. So they confirmed it that they've been receiving reports from customers about Momo fraud and how fraudsters uh, text them with codes, email, just to lure them money and stuff. And then based on what they said in case such issues come, the customer has to first contact them first because you can't just give out your code if somebody requests for it. And then based on what they said MTN or Telecel or whatever telcos, they won't contact you directly unless maybe there is an issue regarding maybe you've sent them maybe an email about your network, maybe like you want maybe bank statement, maybe like statement. That's when they'll call you to tell you to confirm if truly you ask for it. Apart from that one, they won't call you about anything. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
frauding is there, Mumbai fraud is there. They have issues. They've received reports and everything.
Okay, so like per what you are saying, I can clearly see that the conversation went well. So
Yeah, yeah.
about reporting to maybe then let's say the police service or maybe the CSA, that's the Cyber Security Authority
Cyber
people, the CID people.
yeah.
How are the reports being done? What's the procedure in reporting those kind of issues?
So in case there's a fraud, a Momo fraud or internet fraud regarding their network, in general. So you first have to report to them for them to pass the necessary procedures because they follow laws from Bank of Ghana, laws from Cybersecurity Authority, and then also Data Protection Agency, a lot. So they have to follow these procedures step by step to get to the main root of everything. So the customer calls, file the complaint for them to verify, check, and then if they get the person, you see, for them to check if there was a fraud, it depends on the number of traffic on that on the number that called in to ask for the pin code, and they will check the number to see if maybe there's a lot of traffic, then they flag that number.
Okay,
That
okay.
this number is like a lot of bad things have been going on the number, so they
Okay.
have to flag it, and then report to their crime unit, or the fraud unit, for them to track it, and then afterwards they collaborate with the CID to fish the person out. Yeah. So
Okay.
there's laws or steps that they pass through.
Okay.
All this stuff.
Okay. I can clearly see that the conversation with the Telecel company it was a
very,
successful
very
conversation. So, guys, this is Osebo and Steven, our correspondent from the Telecel company, and he talked to the telecommunication company, that's Telecel, governing how MoMo fraud and, let's say, swapping and other things are being made, and he has clearly briefed us on how done. And
one thing that I didn't say, we have numbers that you have to call. For example, if maybe you are an elderly person, disabled or anything, we have *419#. If you dial that short code, there are people that will get in touch with you to talk to you, and then maybe help you out. And if maybe you are deaf or dumb, um, they have agents that will call you to do a video call with you in sign language to tell you the way forward. And also, don't forget the 100. That's the number to call Telecel. It's not only Telecel, we have other networks too. So that's how to report.
with any other issue, you can contact the police. That's the 911.
Yeah, very necessary. Thank you.